Good morning, dear students. Today we are discuss delegation of authority. So, dear students, first of all, we are discuss what is the meaning of delegation of authority. Dear students, transfer of authority and responsibility by superior to subordinate is called delegation of authority. Clear? What is delegation of authority? When the superior share some authority and responsibility to a subordinate, that is called delegation of authority. Generally, in an organization, the manager sends some responsibilities to subordinate. It is a day-to-day work and less important work give to the subordinate, and also give some authorities to fulfill the responsibility. And the more important work performed by the manager. They have a lot of time. They spend the time for the growth and development of the organization. Clear, guys? So, delegation of authority, transfer of responsibility and authority by superior to subordinate is called delegation of authority. Clear? Now we discuss the importance of delegation of authority. So we have a lot of importance of delegation of authority. The first one is effective management. Delegation of authority is create the effective management in an organization because the manager their routine work and day-to-day work and less important work sent to subordinate. Give the responsibilities to a subordinate to fulfill these, and the more important work performed by the manager self. So, effective management, as the manager get more time to concentrate on important matters. And when manager spend a lot of time on concentrate on more important work, then definitely the management is so effectively performed in an organization. Clear, beta? Next one, employees development. That's your another importance of delegation of authority, because employees get more opportunity to utilize their talent. And delegation, superior share some responsibility and authority to a subordinate. Then the subordinate have a more opportunity. They choose the talent in an organization for the complete of task. So it is the develop the employees. They use the effort, talent for the complete the task only. Next one, motivation of employees. Delegation is also motivated to employees in an organization because the superior show the trust on subordinate and send some responsibilities to a subordinate, and subordinate feel motivated because the manager is shows the trust on it and they perform best in an organization and they feel motivated. Facilities of growth, that's your another importance of delegation. Facilities the growth of the organization, providing a ready workforce to take a leading position in the new venture. Generally, the manager delegates the less important work to a subordinate and they always try to develop the new policies, new methods, and they always search the market how to expansion the business. So when they have the more time and they consume for the innovative of the markets, search of market, gather from market, then definitely they ready to expansion or rise the business. So it is also facilitates the growth of the organization. Next one, basis of management hierarchy. Delegation is also basis of the management hierarchy because it is also developed a clear relationship between superior and subordinate. When the superior shows the trust on subordinate, then they feel motivated and they perform best in an organization. So it is created a good relationship between superior and subordinate, and when they show the good relation between each other, then they perform best in an organization. And the organization easily achieve the target on time. Next one, better coordination. Delegation is also create a better coordination by avoiding the overlapping of duties. Because in delegation, the superior share the some responsibilities to a subordinate, and each subordinate perform a subordinate responsibilities according to plan regularly. So at the moment, no overlapping create in an organization. They perform duties according to plan. Clear? So that's your importance of delegation. Clear, Gupta? The next topic is centralization. When the decision power held by few people in an organization, that is called centralization. Centralization means the decision power held by few people in an organization is called centralization. Next one, decentralization. What is decentralization, guys? You know that when the authority and responsibility sharing each level of management in an organization, it is called decentralization. Clear, beta? The small organization is always try to centralization, and the large organization is always try to both centralization and decentralization in an organization. The some decision power held by the top level management, and the some decision power shares each level of management in an organization. That is called decentralization. Clear? So dear students, first of all we will discuss decentralization. What is decentralization? Sharing of authority and responsibility. Each and every level of management is called decentralization. Generally, decentralization apply in a large organization. They produce at large scale. Now we discuss the importance of decentralization. So dear students, we have a lot of importance of decentralization. The first one, it's a provided relief to top level management, because the top level management shares responsibility, the less important work shares each level of management. So it is shows the freedom to a top level management. They feel free, they feel relief, and they always utilize the time, spare time, the free time for the expansion and growth of the organization. So when the organization use decentralization, then it is provided relief to a top level management. Next one, initiative among subordinates. Yes, in decentralization, the superior said to the responsibility at each level of management, so that each level of management always utilize his efficiencies for the achievement of target and will fulfill the work according to plan. So it is always increase the innovative ideas or initiatives in an organization. Next one, it is develop the managerial talent for future. Decentralization is also developed the managerial talent for future, because in an organization future talent is also developed and a lot of subordinates at the level, different level of management, because they take free decisions. They have a full rights to take the decision on his point of view. So it is also develop the future talent of the management. Next one, it's facilities of growth. When the decentralization is applied in an organization, the top level management share the authority and responsibility at each level of management, and each level of management perform on his work according to plan, then definitely the organization easily achieve the target according to plan at no cost or on particular period of time. So at the moment the organization earn more profit and the manager is always try to expansion the business. Next one, quick decision making. The decentralization is also create the quick decision condition, because each level of management have a full freedom to take the decision. In any condition, they have no requirement of the consent of other manager, and after that take decision, because then in decentralization, each level of management have some responsibility and some rights to take the decision. So in any condition, the manager immediately take the decision before the consulting of another. They don't consult of other people. They take immediate decision when some situation is created in an organization. Clear with that? Next one. Decentralization creates a better controlling in an organization. You know that with the controlling is the matching the actual performance with plan performance. And in decentralization, the manager is always check the actual performance with plan performance. Because in decentralization, the manager is always shares the authority and responsibility at each level of management, and is always trying to check the actual performance with plan performance. It is create the better controlling in an organization, because in decentralization, the manager is always try to check the performance of each level of management, and each level of management is perform according to plan and easily achieve the target. Clear beta? That's your importance of decentralization. Clear? So we have discussed. The first question is, what is delegation of authority, and briefly explain the importance of delegation of authority. Next one, What is decentralization? Briefly explain the importance of decentralization. Next one, what is centralization? Clear? Now we are discuss the difference between centralization, decentralization, delegation or decentralization. So first of all we will discuss the difference between delegation of authority and decentralization. So the first basis is scope. Delegation, in delegation it is a limited scope because the authority and responsibility share only two people. Decentralization scope is large because the authority and responsibility share at all level of management in an organization. Next basis, party. In delegation, only two parties attain delegation, superior and subordinate, and in decentralization, each level of management shares the authority and responsibility. Responsibility in delegation, the responsibility of every manager, but in decentralization, responsibility of top level manager. Delegation purpose to reduce the burden of a manager, and in decentralization the purpose is increase the role of subordinate. Grant of authority. In delegation, authority is granted by immediates, and in decentralization, authority is granted by top level. That's your difference between delegation or decentralization. Now we will discuss the difference between centralization or decentralization. So the first basis meaning centralization. In centralization, power only at a higher level handled. In decentralization, power at each level of management. Authority next, authority at different level. Top level management have a more authority in centralization. In decentralization, authority divided every level of management. Centralization suitable only small organization, and decentralization suitable all type or large scale of organization. They produce at large scale. Freedom to action. In centralization, manager have a less freedom to take action, and in decentralization, manager have a more freedom to take action. That's your difference between centralization or decentralization. Clear, beta? So today we have discussed delegation of authority and importance of delegation of authority. Next, what is decentralization? Briefly explain the importance of decentralization. Next, explain the difference between delegation or decentralization. Next, explain the difference between centralization or decentralization. Clear, beta? You will prepare all the questions on your fair copy, and if you have any doubt, any topic, then you can call me. Thank you very much, Peter. I will send you some case studies and you will read it and you will try to solve all the core case studies. Thank you very much, Peter.